This is KPBS Midday Edition. I'm Maureen Cavanaugh with Jade Heinman. Mexicali-based post-punk band Silent wrote a new album inspired by the propagation of hate they saw, starting with rhetoric about the U.S.-Mexico wall. The album is called Modern Hate, and KPBS arts editor and producer Julia Dixon Evans brings us the story.
Mexicali-based post-punk band Silent's latest album begins with The End, the hypnotic opening track called End. The driving, sizzling bass only has a few seconds to set the dark mood before the guitar kicks in. It's somewhere between a surf rock glissando and a metal screech. Then, vocalist Jung Sing takes over. His voice is crystalline and sharp-edged, but still somehow soft. Modern Hate is the sophomore release from Silent, just released on San Diego label 31G. It packs a punch that's as haunting and brooding as it is spitting and incensed. The album title is part homage, part twist to David Bowie's 1983 anthem, Modern Love. Inspiration first struck on tour when Trump announced he was building the wall. Here's the lead singer for Silent, Jung Sing.
I remember when I wrote Hands on the Wall, we were on the road in the van and we've been listening to NPR and the statement came on the radio and we listened to what he said. And I remember Rodo, or bass player, was driving, so like, this is crazy. It's like, it's about the wall, man.
Everyone in the van was enraged and switched the radio to music, but Sing couldn't let go. He climbed to the back seat, opened his laptop, and began to write Hands on the Wall. The track is dark and angry, rooted in the experience of living on the other side of that wall and watching an ancient sort of hate bubble to the surface anew. He was prompted not just by the wall or toxicity in American immigration politics, but by other places he saw hate.
All type of hate is happening everywhere.
The Las Vegas mass shooting that would happen shortly after he began writing the album, drug cartel violence in Mexico, racism and white supremacy, or even toxic relationships. One song, A New Slave, sprang from the difficulties of recovering from an abusive, toxic relationship. The track is highly personal to Sing. After an 11-year partnership dissolved, he realized he needed to heal before moving on to someone else, or he'd risk looking for the next thing to make him feel that same way. The pandemic slowed things down and caused a temporary closure for the bar Sing owns, Small Bar in Mexicali. Like most small business owners, he struggled financially trying to keep the business afloat while closed and didn't have U.S. government relief checks or funding to fall back on. On top of this was the psychological struggle that came from the loss of music, whether rehearsing and writing with a band or touring and performing. Their sound hints at acts like Savage's, Nick Cave, Editors, or even Depeche Mode, but Silent can't quite be pinned down to comparisons. Sing's voice is emotive and insistent, and despite the darkness and anger in the lyrics, the overall sonic effect takes on a more tragic beauty. Later in the album, Death Is Not an Option adds a more classic punk energy. While The Witness draws on the timelessness and theatrics of darkwave.
We have to be more like more brutal and a little bit more aggressive, but at the same time try like to sound more mature. And my singing, try to improve my singing of this record, like, and the guitar is more melodic, and we try the process to be more like, I don't know, like more fine or more like elegant, but with not losing the strength of the punk, you know?
Despite all the fury, there's a lot of humanity and a little hope in the common grief. The sound is never too much or never relentless, spotlighted by the album's closer, No Heaven. In the final minute, the music cuts out completely while Sing's voice hangs over the silence. It's almost choral with a tremulous vibrato, but also kind of feral.
Your eyes are empty.
That's KPBS arts editor and producer Julia Dixon Evans. Modern Hate, the new album by the Mexicali-based band Silent, is out now.